Hey guys, it's Bo back at you with another Monday Funday special guest, Zalon. Zalon, how are you this Monday?
I am doing amazing.
All right. So how'd your season turn out? What'd you get for your season reward?
It took me about, I want to say 10, 15 minutes and about 6 or 7 rerolls, and I got a Coria,
Nice.
and I'm planning on her skills are the same as some of them I have. This is my fourth Coria now. First season rewards.
She got a whole harem full of chorus. That's awesome.
Yeah, but only two of them have the skills that I wanted to keep. So the other two that I have, I've been just holding on to so that I can fuse them into my Altus.
Ah.
I mean, not my Altus, my Crothus. My Crothus is a berserker as well.
Oh, okay.
So I figured I'd wait and use them to unlock skills. So.
Well, that's excellent. Well, I got a Kazut on my second roll, I might add, but
Oh wow,
I didn't.
wow.
I didn't really care which one I got this time because they were going to be Titan food anyway for Inga. But I did. I'd never gotten a Kazut before, so I just grabbed it. And then I was talking to Ethan earlier, and he was telling me that his Kazut is pretty awesome on defense when you load up a bunch of Grenadiers because the Kazut skills tend to buff
Hmm.
Grenadiers. So
Yes, they do. I was going to say my Soulzar is very similar as a Ranger Titan to do the whole buff Grenadiers thing, but I have him on a. He's the one I'm actually taking through the event right now with all my attacks. I've been just trying to power level him up with all my attacks from this event. So, but yeah, having Grenadier buffs is really good for defense. I agree.
yeah, so I've been using Valwyn, and I watched APOC level up his was it Durat? Durat, is that what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. His 3-star Durat
yeah.
is what
So
he's
so when he was
basically
at
right now.
before he leveled him up to I think 29, was looking at his stats on his Durat was a level 28 with
Mm.
14,000 health and 400 and some odd attack strength. And I noticed I'm like, you know what, my Valwyn, she's only level 23, but with those ice relics from the last event, she was the same health and the same attack power as level 28. So I was like,
That,
that's pretty sweet. So I've been using
well,
Val, and
I mean,
she's hitting hard for level 23.
the 4-star relics. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Some game breaking relics right there is when if
Yeah,
you get some of those event 4-star relics in the top tier. Well, some in the gold tier and in the top tier. So you can get the first two if you go for the 5K Inga.
yeah,
But some of the other 4-star relics up in the top tier above Inga, I mean, that's the benefit of getting those guys. Even if you don't lock all the ranks, you don't have to have a level 10 relic. You can have it be level 2 or 3, and it's amazing to buff
yeah,
all your
yeah.
titans.
Yeah, so I'm looking at what some of the other guys in the group got for their rewards. Old fella got a
Oh yeah.
Durant, and old fella got a Durant. There's a Valwyn. There's let's see, Raymond got a Durant. Vengeful One got a Wolfric. Cabs fan got a Valwyn. Cabs fan is in
Mm.
Momus's alliance on non-toxic 2. Last
Okay.
King showed us his vow when Ethrin got a Karn, which he
Okay. Yeah.
I know that he re-rolled several times because he wanted a Karn. I think it was like the sixth or seventh one that popped up for him.
Mm,
And there's my Kazut, and there's Inga and Josh, who's not in our alliance. But anyway, he got a Sarkon, 4-star Sarkon.
Ooh, Sarkon.
Yeah,
He's nice.
yeah, so Momus got a Coria, so good for Momus, and then Jeremy, he got a Venom Tusk, and I've got
Ooh,
Venom Tusk.
nice. Venom Tusk is nice.
Yeah, yeah, Venom Tusk is pretty sweet. Not everybody is. I've never actually went up against a Venom Tusk in battle, but I would.
Hmm.
That's one of the three that are really just they're twice as big as the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, those are kind of cool. So, all right, so we're looking at our event, our standing for the event, and how do you think how you feel? Are we going to be able to stay in
I
this
mean,
tier we're
I'm
in?
thinking we're going to be able to hold our ground because
Okay,
everybody is grinding all day, every day for this event.
yeah. So we're currently sitting at number 33, and
Okay,
that is that's pretty good. That gives us
that's
the
amazing, amazing.
um, it gives us the pre-leveled level 15 Inga for everyone in the alliance, which for some of our younger members is gonna be the best Titan they have,
Correct.
which is really awesome.
Yes.
Now, where are you personally on the event?
On the event, personally, I
And
am.
there you are. You're at 3680.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm
I'm going to be getting my Inga probably today.
Yeah.
So
I'm sitting at 5810. I plan on doing a lot of grinding this evening. But we do have, let's see, one, two, three, four people that have already gotten Ulrich, and Ethrin is at 9100, so he's not far away. Now, Ulrich is awesome, but what's a little bit more interesting to me is that that you get at 9500.
exactly.
Which is, I mean, you know what you're getting with Ulrich, right? It's a four
Of
star
course.
Titan, but the epic token that is, and they've even changed the description of that when you click on the little information button, and it says
Which
now.
means they're listening. Which means
Right,
they're listening.
exactly. Right now it says an epic gift from the gods. Redeem this token to receive a Titan between level 15 and 40 from the altar. So that's the 8,000 gem Titan token. My plan, because I will be getting that.
Oh yeah, me too.
My
Me too.
plan is I'm going to save that token until they do one of the 10 times drop
Yes.
rate events for a specific whatever Titan it is, right?
Exactly. And I
And
believe those kind of events are going to come right after this event's over. So if only within a couple days after this event is over, we may see a Titan drop event that we could use it on.
yes, exactly. So I'm gonna hang on to that, and I'm actually depending on which one they do, which Titan class or Titan race, I guess it is that they feature. I may hold on to it.
Correct.
I'm feeling like, and now and you guys that are listening can chime in. What do you guys think is going to happen after the event? Um, I'm thinking that we're probably maybe a couple weeks away from a new Adventures Guild, like you were saying.
Yeah,
With
I think
a
so too.
and
I
I'm
think the new class of Titan is on the verge,
yeah,
right all around the corner.
right, and from what I've seen floating around on the interwebs, there I'm thinking it's spellcaster. I'm thinking we're gonna have mage class titans,
Yep.
and
Hmm. It's going to be
and
more. It's going to be a different style of ranged, which is going to again
yeah,
totally change the game.
right,
So
right,
you
and
know,
it's gonna be a ranged titan that hopefully does lightning damage so that some of our lightning resist titans will actually be be
yeah.
worth something. So I'm holding on to my token for um at least for a couple of weeks to see if we get a new class of titans, because I'd love to just drop a brand new level 15 at least titan of the new class into my lineup, not have to worry too much about it. Sorry.
Their the treasure before the event ends, though. You do want to make sure that that happens.
Say that. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Oh, okay. Just a reminder to everyone that wants to save their epic token, which I plan on doing as well, to make sure you do take it from the event, because if you don't take it, like actually collect it from the event, you will lose it
Right.
before
Yes.
the event's over.
You have to collect it, but you don't have to use it.
Correct.
It'll
That's
just
all we got to make. Got to
yeah.
make sure you do that, because otherwise, I hate to see people in band. Say the next day after the event, I didn't collect my token.
I know. I know. Um, so that's where we are on our event. Now, let's see. What about let's talk a little bit about our new league We got promoted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got promoted. And for those of you that, of course, everybody knows this, but nope, not that one. This one. We ended up third, and our total was 22.7 million VP for the season. Every
Which is outstanding.
Oh yes,
Outstanding.
yes. We were almost second. We bounced back and forth between second and third a bunch of times with those guys in second place. The first place guys had 28.6, so they were significantly ahead of us. But if you looked at their at the players in their alliance, they were significantly more advanced than we were. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a
They just have a
comment.
higher level castle, higher level troops, and when you have that,
Yeah.
you can obviously hit a lot of targets that are going to give you a lot of VP. That's great, but they're not that rank one from last season. They're nowhere near us in the when it comes down to where we are in the Souls event.
Yeah,
We've been hitting
no,
them. We've been hitting so many more. I think if you would have went, I don't know if you showed that one screenshot I sent you, but we had something like almost 2 to 3 thousand more attacks than anyone else on that league. So
yes, yes, we definitely did. We were hitting it hard as far as our number of attacks, and that's what you have to do when you can't earn the VP in big chunks with fewer attacks. You just have to make more attacks. So
exactly, and that's why we're having such good success on this Souls event.
yeah, so we are now in Master League, and it's Master League, not Masters. So, just like Legend is Legend and not Legends. We're currently in Master. We're sitting at ninth place. I think talk about what our goals for this season are, since it's a little weird because we have an event going on till about halfway
Yeah,
through.
yeah. So pretty much, obviously, everybody in our alliance is here to stay. We may be making one possible change with one person, but otherwise, everyone's with us to stay for this event, no matter what, because you'd be crazy to leave. Um, but at the same time, our goals for this season is going to be we're going to shoot for as high as we can go with this tools event with this event. So as long as we continue to grind as many attacks as possible, our VP is going to continue to grow. So I see us if we don't even make top five. I'm really not that concerned to move on to legends. I really would rather stay in masters and then make a better shot next season at a 4 star because in masters it's first and second place get a 4 star.
Right.
So in that case, if we rank sixth or seventh or eighth this season, I'm really not going to be upset about that because we'll be able to still do amazing in this event that's currently going right now, and besides from that, we can also have a good start to shooting for that first or second place next season.
Yeah.
So see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. So sixth, seventh, or eighth probably is where we want to try to
Yeah.
place at least, because ninth place where we are right now, the reward is just a 1 star, which is not very useful for anyone.
Yeah, two star reward would be better for everyone.
Yeah, most definitely. And you don't get a 3 star unless you get fifth place, which is promotes you to legend, like you said, and then
Yeah,
of course first and second get a 4 star. So
yeah, because I mean, when we get to this is the thing too. As much as everybody now, Gray has addressed this on his some of his videos, which again is great experience for a lot of people to hear from somebody that was in a in a champion and then a masters and then instead of sticking with non-toxic, he jumped up to legend just to see what it was like. And it's not as awesome as everybody thinks, unfortunately, because when you get up there and you're fighting it out with all the best high beta players in the game, you usually sit in like fifth rank 15 plus, and
right.
it can get a little stagnant. So again, we don't need to be in a big rush to get the Legend League. We can hang out here at Masters and probably have a little bit more fun. So
Yeah, I was tooling around our current league, and the concern that I had about not being able to find targets in this league, I think was has been alleviated. There's plenty of targets out there for in this league. So, and then looking at our new
Yeah.
master, our castle, that every time you change leagues, the islands in the middle change a little bit as far
Mm.
as their appearance. You still have your monuments on the left and your arenas on the right, but the layout and the artwork changes. So it's pretty Masters pretty cool. And I've been in Legend as well, and Legend is very cool as well. So
Yeah, yeah, everything does look really. For anyone who hasn't been to Master before, to take a chance to look around, it does look really nice.
yeah, and the color scheme is different in Masters. Like the clouds are everything's all dark, and stormy looking, and so it's pretty nice. That's one thing about this game. The artwork is definitely one of the highlights. It's eye candy.
Yes.
And
Well, yeah, and that's why the Titans look so amazing. I mean, like that's I have to give. That's why they did win those awards. If you did catch the dev stream recently, they did actually win some art related rewards for mobile games, which is very. I'm glad because it's true. That is one of their number one highest rated thing on the App Store, and also two for graphics for mobile games.
yep.
So I mean, they've come pretty far and shown that it can be done.
Yeah, I was reading a little article, and it evidently the graphics engine that they're using in this game uh, is the same or is an offshoot of the graphics engine that they used to render all of the CGI from the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
So, or it was developed in conjunction with the same company. There's some sort of tie in there, but especially in the last ones when they had the massive armies getting fighting in the valley and all that was obviously CGI rendered, and evidently that's part of that is being used in here. So that's pretty cool. All right. So the current event ends 2 days and 15 hours from now, which we figured out the math off camera because it took us a long time. 3 a.m. Central Time, Thursday morning, is when this event ends here in the United States. So if you are grinding and you be happy with what you've got when you go to bed Wednesday evening, because it's going to end probably before you get up Thursday morning here in the U.S. So, all right.
That's correct.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, recruitment, alliance recruitment. How are we looking? Do we need anybody? We need players.
Currently at the moment, we're pretty much full up,
Yeah.
and I don't see us actually having any issue with members unless for some reason something comes up in the next few days. But I don't think we're going to be having much room, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, I know that NonToxic has some spots available. And I'm not sure about Momus over in Non-Toxic 2. But Non-Toxic 3 is, we're currently completely full. And we may have some spots open up after the event's over. We'll update you guys on that if that happens. But I'm looking at the leaderboard here for the event. And, like I said, we're currently at 33 with 217,000 souls total. And the next spot up is place number 10, and they're at 337,000 souls. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure, and that's one of the Phoenix alliances. So which is I see them around in the Legends League and stuff. The 50 place, which is the minimum that we want, they have 196,000 souls. So even though we're, you know, several places ahead of number 50, there's not a huge gap between place 33 and place 50. So we need to continue grinding
Oh yeah.
so that we stay in the top 50. The award for place 50 and the award for place 33 are exactly the same award, so it doesn't really matter where we place, as long as we are in the 50. And if we drop down, we'll still get another Inga, or we will still get an Inga. It will just be a level 5 instead of a level 15. So
Correct.
all right. So I believe that's everything. Oh yeah. Talk about scouting the league and posting targets.
Yes.
Go ahead and tell them
Okay,
what you
yeah, I
wanted
got
to
you.
do.
So basically, I was going to recommend because a bunch of our players went out last season and did a lot of scouting to find targets that were maybe not exactly as active, not like hitting back all the time, but also at the same time had a lot of resources and decent VP at the same time. So in those cases, people were posting like the rank and the name of the alliances that they kind of follow throughout the whole season, more or less alliances to farm. And I know last season we had like a rank 36, 38, and 42 that we were kind of following around the last couple of days because they were typically the alliances that didn't have as much of a issue dealing with reprisals, and also they had tons of lands on all of their, all their places, not dealing with a lot of landless people.
Right.
So if you can go out, if some of our members wouldn't mind going out and doing a little scouting, if you when you do find something that's a really good alliance where there's multiple members, lots of lands to attack, low defense if possible, and also tons of resource and decent VP at the same time. If you can find all those characteristics, please post those alliances in the chat, because then it helps everyone, not just obviously yourself personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to look at all of the ones that are posted in chat, and a lot of them are just too strong for me at this point. But so that's why if we have more people doing that, I'm typically not going to post a really strong defense in chat because it's not something that I would normally attack. So I'm going to post the ones that are kind of around my level, unless I find something interesting, like this an undefended shard island or something that I would never attack and take it because I couldn't defend it, but maybe someone in the alliance wants it.
Correct.
So. Well, all right, guys. I believe we've covered about everything. Zalon, anything else before we sign off?
No, not too much. Just keep grinding, everybody, and we're doing absolutely amazing.
That's right. Yep. All right. Well, we will be back at you tomorrow with another update. But for now, this is Bo Ganora and Zalon signing off.